Gagut Rising. Gagut Rising. What up? Welcome Black. What we gonna name this? Welcome Black. Welcome Black. What up though? Peace and love. Leslie, what up? Oh, I said I got my guy in the room. Peace and love. Gagut greetings. What's poppin'? Yeah, so welcome Black. Welcome Black. And Fun just texted me too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Divine timing right there. What's going on? Alright, so I wanted to build with you this morning, this rising. How you doing? Alright, Gagut greetings. About intellectual starvation. Intellectual starvation. Yo, like you got some of the dumbest people on the planet right now. Like real rap. But I believe it's due to intellectual starvation. That's why you see them out here on the corner, going back and forth to jail all the time. They've been starved intellectually. Look at the school system. Look at the school system. They don't encourage people to think deeply. They don't encourage deep thought. These people are suffering from intellectual starvation. Disease is intellectual starvation. People don't understand we don't understand how our bodies work. We don't understand how the universe works in accordance with our bodies. We don't understand melanin. We don't understand alkalinity, pH, potential hydrogen. We've been starved intellectually. I see my man Wavy Zone in the building. What up? What up? So we've been starved intellectually. This is why you see an emergence of information out here. Like, there's some people out here that's really, like, they just lit. Like, you can see it. You go on their page and you see it just nonstop. Information, data. I'm one of them people because I've been starved intellectually. Like, I was really like, dog, listen, I'm a completely different person now than I used to be. Real rap. Completely different. And it's not like I didn't have the capacity. I definitely had the capacity. But it was about my interests. My interest, like our interest is being controlled by the mass media, by the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? By what our subconscious minds are being subjected to. And we don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what happened, okay? Now that we have an abundance of information out here, people talking to you about melanin and how, you know, it's a living chemical compound that synthesizes the sunlight, evenly disperses that energy throughout your body. Dog, we always had it. It ain't like this is something new. It was always there doing what it was doing. It was always there. You understand me? This is not nothing new. If anything, we have lesser concentrations of melanin now than our ancestors did, than our forefathers did, because we've been spending time further away from the equator. The sun is what builds your melanin, your melatonin, your serotonin, all those things that come from the sun. You see what I'm saying? So being as though we're further away, we got an even lesser melanin content right now. So melanin has always been doing what it's been designed to do. The issue is, through intellectual starvation, we've been playing these parts. We've been playing these roles. We've been acting like criminals, drug dealers, janitors, goddamn gym teachers, rappers, entertainers. This is what we've been acting like. We've been playing those parts due to intellectual starvation. I'll give you an example. I'll give you several examples. Several fucking examples. So, there was a guy named Vivian Thomas. Vivian Thomas was hired by Johns Hopkins Hospital, right? Was hired by Johns Hopkins Hospital as a janitor. A black man, of course. He was hired by Johns Hopkins Hospital as a janitor. And he cleaned the hospital. Cleaned the hospital, took out the trash, did all that, right? But he also snuck into the operating room. Snuck into the operating room and did the most complex surgery at the time, which was heart surgery, and perfected it. And they label him as a janitor. He was a janitor. Even after he did the heart surgery, he still cleaned the hospital because he didn't want to lose his job. You see what I'm saying? Due to intellectual starvation, he was playing the part of a janitor. But really, he was the master surgeon. He was the master surgeon. They end up hiring him and putting him at the forefront of heart surgery. He had to teach everybody else who they were putting over him, calling them that. He had to teach them how to do this surgery, which was the most complex surgery of his day, heart surgery. So imagine if Vivian Thomas, instead of taking the subordinate role to these men, actually opened up his own practice. His own practice. And especially gave black people a discount. Let them come to school for free. Which is what we see that happens in mainstream academia with, with Europeans all the time. Imagine if that happened. Then that, see, and nowadays, when you want a doctor, even when you look at TV and you see a doctor, is there a black doctor? The best doctor is a white doctor. That's what they show you. That's what they show you. When in fact, they had to learn from us. We are the real teachers. We are the real teachers. But due to intellectual starvation, we've been playing these roles as janitors. You see what I'm saying? I give you another one. And we do this shit all day. Because it just is what it is. It's like I said, we talk about these chemical compounds, these living organic compounds like melanin, and how more advanced it is, and how the more of it that you have, the more connected you are to the universe. The more of it you have, the more you can divinely receive information. The more of it you have, listen, that's why they want us to damage our own DNA. That's why there's so many chemicals in our food. That's why there's not even food in our neighborhoods. Where I'm at right now, they call this shit a food desert right now. I'm in the hood. They call this shit a food desert. Because there's not real food around here. There's a bunch of processed bullshit with shiny packages on it. Shit is not real food. It's a food desert. That's why they do that, to get us to damage our own DNA, which is our intelligence. But because they know that the intellectual starvation period is just about over. We're in the information age. We're in the information age. That's why it's considered taboo to just eat plants. Oh, you just eat plants? Oh, you crazy. No, I'm not crazy. You crazy. You done lost your goddamn mind. You done lost your goddamn mind. And we don't even realize it. And that's due to intellectual starvation. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you another one. So we went over Vivian Thomas. Check. All right. Now also, Edward Boucher. A lot of people don't know about Edward Boucher. Edward Boucher graduated from Yale University with a PhD in physics at a time where there were only 5 PhDs in physics in the world. In the whole world. He graduated with a PhD in physics, but due to the false labeling of 3/5 by Jim Crow, due to the intellectual starvation, Edward Boucher graduated to unemployment. You'd have thought everybody would be clamoring over him to get him to work at their university, being as though he was the first black PhD in physics at a time where there were only 5 PhDs in physics in the whole fucking world. But due to intellectual starvation, he graduated to unemployment. Yeah, so he graduated to unemployment. There's more. There's also examples of the exact opposite. You see, every now and then, we get some level of genius that's like totally groundbreaking to where we can't hold it back. Just like Professor Oyibo with the God Almighty's Grand Unified Theorem. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. Zai, what's going on? Yeah, I'm out here in my super sapien fashion. You know what I'm talking about? Taking a little whiz off. I hope I see them Jehovah's Witnesses out here again today, too. I hope I see them. Hold on. I hope I see these Jehovah's Witnesses. I think they be ducking me. Because the first time we had an encounter, I backed them in the corner a little bit. Politely, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely backed them in the corner a little bit. You know, because I understand that they've been intellectually starved. Religion is intellectual starvation. Real rap. Religion is intellectual starvation. These niggas been starved. What's up? They've been starved intellectually. And the way you know that religion is intellectual starvation is they got stuff in religion, you can't even question it. You can't even question it. You just got to believe the shit. You can't even question it. I dare you to question it. You can't even question it. You just have to take it for what they say and believe it. You can't even question it. Religion is intellectual starvation. Like one of my cousins was talking about Kanye West's gospel album. I said, Kanye West is a damn coon. Kanye is a damn coon. I wish I would let Kanye West say anything to determine what I do in anything. He just had a damn MAGA hat on, man. He was just hugging on Donald Trump. Kanye West is a coon. He's lost. He's lost. Leave him alone. He's been shot out since his mother passed away. You see what I'm saying? We got to realize that people have been starved intellectually. They have no concept. Like Kanye he's another person who put God outside of us. He puts God outside of us. He probably believes in white Jesus. He probably has, he probably, and no offense to anybody that does this, but y'all probably got a tattoo of white Jesus right now. I saw Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has a tattoo of white Jesus. Because religion is intellectual starvation. All of it. All of it. Even Islam. Islam is intellectual starvation. Let me prove a point to you real quick. And you could go and you could do your Google facts on me. Make sure your brother ain't tripping. I wish I had my other device on me. I could show you right now. People talk about Mansa Musa. Right? People talk about Mansa Musa. How you doing? Great rising. Mansa Musa, right? Oh, he's the richest man in the history of the world. He's a black man, right? Good shit, right? Mansa Musa. Okay. Well, did you know that Mansa Musa, under the guise of Islam, Mansa Musa was a Muslim. Mansa Musa was a Muslim. And what Mansa Musa did is they left Mali. They left the Mali Empire. What's up, OJ? Oh, he got his mic out here. You can't tell him nothing. Take that loud ass shit over there, man. Like loud as hell. What up? So people talk about Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was a Muslim. Muslim is intellectual starvation. Islam is intellectual starvation. So is all these religions. All of them. Because they put God outside of us. They put heaven at a place you gotta die to see heaven. You gotta die to get to the kingdom. And that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So Mansa Musa was a Muslim. Under the guise of Islam, Mansa Musa sacked Timbuktu. And in Timbuktu, okay, we got the chief in the building. And in Timbuktu, Mansa Musa brought in all these Arab scholars and sat the Arabs down in front of the scholars of Timbuktu. And he realized that the Arabs that he brought in to Timbuktu, they were insufficient. They couldn't even they did not have the intellectual enzymes to joust with the black. They did not have the intellectual enzymes because their religion is a box. These religions are boxes. These religions put God outside of us. These religions put heaven to a place where you gotta die to get to heaven. And that's some backward shit. And they do that to control us. They do that, and through intellectual starvation, a lot of us fall victim to that. You see what I'm saying? But we're not being starved intellectually anymore. We have people like, we got the chief in the building. We got Carbonation. They're actually plugged into the mainframe. because of this melanin that we have, this ability that we have to receive information, to communicate with the universe, is something not all of us are ready to tackle. But
Yo,
you know
what's
what?
in the sky, Fob? What's in the sky, Fob?
Man, listen, you already know where I'm at.
Whoa!
You already know
Yo,
where
let
I'm
him
at.
see it. Let him see it.
Yo,
That shit crazy. Oh shit. That's crazy, God. That's crazy, son. They just gonna spray it and leave it.
look right here.
Wow, yo, look at this shit. Yo, wow, really? Disrespect, son. That's crazy. Wow, y'all see it?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta put
look.
this on YouTube.
And this the project right here. And this the Jex right here.
Wow.
This the Jex right here. And they put all these Jones in.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. Wow, that's the message of the day right there, Fob.
It's crazy.
Wow, look at that.
It's crazy.
Wow, just sprayed the whole projects up.
Yeah. Because we don't look up. We don't look up. We rarely look up. Niggas walk around looking down with cigarette butts and shit. They don't look up.
Damn,
You know what I'm
son.
saying? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
They blocking
You know,
out
so
the sun, trying to block out the sun. God, son.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So they spraying our skies. Yo, that was a
Absolutely.
message in itself right there, yo. Yo, Fob, that was crazy, my nigga. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And this one going up right now. This one going up right now.
Damn, yo.
See it?
Yo, I'm putting this on. I'm
going up right now.
This is Philadelphia.
It's going up right
PA.
now.
This is Philadelphia.
It's going up right now.
PA, bro. Philadelphia,
Yeah.
PA. Look how many trails there are.
Yeah.
They went extra hard in Philly. Whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, why did they do that so hard, bro?
Babylon. Babylon them.
Y'all see all these trails? Y'all see it? Oh my God, that is crazy. Look at all that. Philly, get up out of there. Philly, get up out of there. Shit is real. We showing you live in effect. Fob showing y'all live in effect. Get out of there, man. This ain't no game, bro. That ain't no regular cloud right there.
Hell no. No way you could even confuse that shit with a regular cloud. Like, there's another one going up down there. There's another one going up down there.
Wow.
It's like they don't stop right here. Like, this a hotbed for it. They don't even stop.
Wow.
Wide that joint got right there. Like, that joint it just grew. Like, they start off slim, little thin joints, and then they just grow.
Niggas is spraying us like we farm, like a farm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what's inside. Let me break down the chemtrail for you.
Yeah, I see people asking.
Let me break down the chemtrail for you. Bro, Google this. YouTube this. It's something called CRISPR. It's a gene editing. Watch this movie called Unnatural Selection on Netflix. It's a movie called Unnatural Selection on Netflix.
Okay.
Unnatural Selection on Netflix. The chemtrails, I want you to understand what is CRISPR. C-R-I-P-R. C-R-I-P-R. No, C-R-S-P-R. C-R-I-S-P-R. CRISPR. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all, bro. They're modifying your DNA through your 4 elements. You can breathe in CRISPR, which is a nanotechnology. You can breathe it into your lungs and it goes into your bloodstream and regulates your genetics. They have nanotechnology. They can spray you with something, right? You're at war. I don't know why we don't understand we're at war. Look at your sky. You're at war. This is war. Not chilling. It's war. Unnatural Selection is the movie. This shit gonna blow your mind. We at war. This is not a game. I've been telling y'all this for years. They're spraying you with nanotechnology. This nanotechnology, right? It genetically modifies your genes. Now, why is that important? And your DNA is your mind.
Absolutely.
It's a biological warfare. When we talk about spirituality, we talk about energy, we're talking about science. We're talking about the 5 sciences, biology, epigenetics. They can control your mind because genes control behavior. Genes, your genes, the reason why you thinking the way you thinking and your behavior that you're acting out, it's in your genes. Your genes is what's making you think the way you think, act the way you act, look the way you look. Your genes. If I can get access to your food, but when you eat your food, it's genetically modified. It's information that modifies the information in your own being and regulates your genetics. So therefore, if I can get access to your genes, I can control your mind, especially with the weed. The weed, okay, we talked about the cannabinoids. Well, the weed can genetically modify your behavior. That's why it can alter your behavior. It can put you in your brain. It puts your brain. This is why Fi woke as fucking Philly. Because Fi stopped smoking that weed.
Yep.
He stopped smoking it. As you stop smoking the weed, if you already are smart, you're going to become smarter. Right?
Absolutely.
Here it is. So through your food, they have nanotechnology. That fucking Popeye chicken sandwich, that was some put your ass to sleep type shit. Now, what CRISPR is called microRNA. MicroRNA, what microRNA is, they turn gene activity off and on. Now, your genes regulate your behavior. Your genes. In every cell of your body, there's something called DNA. In the nucleus of every cell, there's DNA. DNA is God. That's it. Let's come out of the Bible. Let's just break it all the way down for them. DNA.
Yeah, I love how you put that though, because that's something complicated made simple than the motherfucker right there.
DNA is God. That is the mind of God. And every one of us are a different expression of God through genetics. So, Fi, you're different. You appear to be different from me, but we are the same thing, just with different genomes. We have a different genome, which is different active genes on our DNA. I'm God, which is DNA, an expression of God, and you're expression of God. We're the same thing, different ATCs and Gs. Genetic code. Everything comes from biology. This is why we need to come out this fucking Bible and get back on the science. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I want to control your mind, which is to control your behavior, mind control, I have to control your genetics.
That's right.
I have to control, and in order to control your genetics, I have to have control over your food and environment.
Absolutely.
Hence why they're spraying you, because they control your environment. They can spray your environment, but they have control over it. So you are in a culture media, in a Peachtree dish. You are in a Peachtree dish. You are in a lab. That's their lab. You're living inside of their lab, and you are a cell in their Peachtree dish.
Absolutely.
They're experimenting with you by spraying you with those chemtrails. That's like sprinkling. It's called signal transduction. If you take a Peachtree dish and you put cells in a Petri dish. The way you alter the environment is that you either put something in the environment or you spray something on top.
Right.
So now the cells, you watch how the cells respond inside that Petri dish. Nigga, these cities are Petri dishes. They control the environment. They're spraying you with chemtrails, which are CRISPR, which means that's nanotechnology, meaning that when you breathe and inhale, you're actually breathing in these damn near quantum particles that go inside your lung capsule, into your bloodstream, and regulate your genetics.
Yeah.
And whatever they want, whatever, if they're in the lab, right? They go in the lab and they say, I want these people to be calm. Whatever behavior, there's a gene tag for each behavior. Whatever they want you to act like, whatever they want you to be, they can go into a lab, create that with a gene sequencing, right? And then put it into any form, whether that's in your food, they could put it in your food, they could put it in your water, they could put it in your oxygen that you're breathing. And then they are mind controlling you through genetics.
Absolutely.
So naturally, nature does this to us. Because when the sun hits your skin, the sun sends you, when the food that you eat, the food sends you the code from the sun, and the sun is regulating and telling you what to do. It's controlling your behavior. But when man steps in and starts modifying what God is trying to tell you to do, which is nature trying to tell you to do, and start saying, no, don't do that. Do this. Keep a little piece of information out. So now we expressing behaviors, what they want us to express, instead of what nature wants us to express.
Right. Right.
And it's right there in front of your face. Don't even go into the supermarket. Don't even go into the supermarket.
I'm about to walk past the supermarket. We can go in there if you want.
Go inside. Let's go inside. And we're going to Google the ingredients on just randomly. Somebody bring me the iPad. You go and you go into the supermarket right now. We can go together. I'm about to walk past the supermarket right now. That's funny. Let's go inside and randomly just pick up an item on the ground. Look, I got our, this ain't an organic, but this is we got our artificial laptop.
Right.
Look, right? I'm going to show you when we go in the supermarket, right? We're going to first go to the produce aisle. Why? Because the produce aisle is where the real food is at. That's for organic food. So we in the hood, right? We in the hood.
Absolutely.
Walk in, and the first thing I want you to do is go to the produce aisle. Because that's where the real organic food is. That's the first thing I want you to do.
All right,
take my artificial laptop. I'm gonna take my artificial laptop. And we're gonna Google these goddamn. We're gonna Google these ingredients.
Right.
We're gonna go to the average thing that people eat, cereal, whatever. I don't care what it is, just choose it. And we're gonna start Googling ingredients, and we're gonna see what these ingredients do to our genetics, which control our behavior.
Right.
So now we're going.
Well, I'm like a half a block away. We almost there. This shit gonna be interesting. I'm gonna show y'all the name of the store. I'm gonna show y'all the name of the store too, because this is probably the same supermarket a lot of y'all shop at right now. Like, not my market. Not my market. My market got the good. No, yeah, your market too. Your market too. And a lot of what's going on.
They spraying chemtrails. You know what kind of supermarket you near.
Yo, and then like people will say, "Oh, y'all tripping. Y'all going too far. Ain't no hidden agenda against people."
They better be lucky I ain't there.
What are y'all talking about?
I'll be showing everything. Like, you see this shit here? You see this?
Right.
I'm telling you, I'll be showing y'all everything. Right.
And just like you went over the nucleus, the new sun of the cell, the nucleus, they did a study in Yale called the nuclear diversity in human populations study. And in this study, they realized, I'm talking about the School of Science, I'm talking about Yale School of Science. They realized that black people, melanin dominant people, have the most nucleic DNA. We have the most of it in the form of what they call polymorphisms. We have 28 plus. The lower self, the Europeans only have 18 to 19. So they will damage themselves to damage you. Understand that they know they can never do what we can fully do when we're at our best. They can't do it, so they will definitely damage us to damage themselves. They don't care. They don't care because they got us intellectually starved and stuck on the end of this leash that they controlling us with these chemicals. They use chemicals to control our chemistry. Woo. They use chemicals to control our chemistry. You see what I'm saying?
Chemit.
See what I'm saying? Like they know. They know from yeah, we get chemistry from chemet. Chem meaning black, mystery means magic. So we're talking chemistry, we're talking black magic. You understand me? We're talking black magic.
Chemtrail. Is that a
chemtrail? Absolutely. Yo. Okay. Oh, we at the market now. Let me cross this.
Let's get it.
Let's change the street right here.
Let's get it.
Across this jump.
I cannot wait. And
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go, right here. Okay, so this is where we at. They call us the fresh grocer. That's what they would like us to think. That we're getting fresh groceries from the fresh grocer. See, we got produce, meat, deli, seafood, fresh and fast cafe, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. All right, so.
All right, now look, I want to show you something real quick, Bob.
Uh-huh.
I want you to understand something. There's a number on your fruit. What does these codes mean? There's codes on your fruit, right?
Absolutely.
If the number starts with a 9, it's organic.
Right.
Know your labels, right? If it starts with a 9, it's organic, right?
Right.
If it starts with an 8, if it starts with an 8, it's GMO. It's straight genetically modified. And if it starts with a 4, we know it contains pesticides.
Ooh. Ooh.
Did y'all see that?
We got a 4, it's chemtrail.
Oh, you hear the music? You hear the zombie music? Is that the zombie music playing? That was pretty nice.
Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. He's the culprit right there. Okay. Where we going there first?
All right, let's go.
Which one we going? Where you want to go first?
Randomly.
Okay.
To the fruit. Let's go to the tomatoes right there. The tomato. What number is on that tomato? What number does that start with? A 4. We know that's chemical. That's chemtrail.
Dang.
That is a 4.
Let's see. Nothing is safe in this, John. Hold on. Let me see.
Let's go to something else.
Oh, shit. This will start with a 3. This is a 3.
Oh, yeah. That's genetically modified. Get that out of here. Go on. That's straight modified. A 3? That's GMO.
I don't even. What a 3 mean?
That means GMO. That's genetically modified right there. That's genetically modified.
God, dog. Well, let's see a red one. A red one.
GMO.
A red one might be better. Hold on, let me look at a red one.
Modified. What does it start with?
4 is great too.
Oh, that's great. That's chemtrail. They don't push chemicals on it.
Damn.
So is there an organic section? Ask them if there's an organic section.
Hey, Pimp Juice, y'all got an organic section?
Hey, Pimp Juice. Pimp Juice.
It's integrated. Anything organic. I'm looking for anything organic. Yeah, we got some help now. Look at this shit.
Got an organic section. Let's look how
All this
where the organic section.
here, all the veggie burgers here. This is all natural, organic.
I mean, it's super processed. We can't really call this organic.
Baby spinach. You got the organic salads there. Is there a particular item you're looking for?
I was looking for a whole food, or like a organic apple, or organic pepper, or organic potato, or.
Organic bananas over here next to the regular bananas. I can get the produce guy for you. He can kind of walk you through if you like.
Oh, that'll be banging.
Regular bananas.
Yo, and they call that
organic.
they call that organic. He point me to some damn processed ass veggie burgers. Talking about this is organic. That don't grow on no tree, dog. You can't. Show me a fucking meatball tree in nature, nigga.
I'll put this on YouTube.
Show me a fucking meatball tree, man. Ain't no meatball tree. It's not organic. Where these definitions come from for these words, man?
A cow is a meatball tree. A cow is a meatball tree.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yo.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You like I hit him now and say, yo, Pimp Juice, come here, help me out, man. He answered too. He was like, yeah, I was like, what's up, Pimp Juice, help me out. He's like, why? I got you.
What's up, Pimp?
He knew exactly who I was talking to. That shit was crazy. He like, oh, you must be talking to me. Man, right over. What'd you say?
Yo, when you see that number three, that's genetically modified, bro. Okay, so we got organic apples. Does it start with a 9?
It start with a 3. It's a 3. Yeah.
Bro, I guarantee you, if you open that apple, it ain't got no seed in it. He said that's the organic section.
Nah, he said that it's mixed. He said it's mixed.
See, that might have a seed in it. That's sprayed with pesticides. That might have a seed in it, but it's sprayed with pesticides.
I ain't run across no seedless apple, man.
You haven't ran across a seedless apple?
No, but I be playing the numbers with my joints. I don't do that. I usually get mine from the farmer's market.
Okay, so now let me ask
you. Oh, they don't have any organic?
Very little.
Why is there no organic stuff here?
They throw about 85–90% of it away on a regular basis. It doesn't sell. Customers are skittish. It's live.
What?
Yeah, live winds up in the trash.
What?
Yeah, live winds up in the trash.
So we don't even like organic food around here?
Apparently
no,
not.
it goes bad too much. It goes bad too fast.
But we do get organic foods appled in when they're in the ag.
Wow.
Yeah,
So these are the only. So these are the only organic fruits there, basically.
Yeah, like organic. We got some organic veggies like cilantro, green onions.
Okay, the cilantro's organic.
Yeah, cilantro's organic. The green onions are organic. The cut butternut squash is organic.
Okay, the butternut squash is organic. Let's check that out. I love butternut squash.
Yo, five.
Not this one?
No, not that one.
Damn, just the processed one?
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers. Y'all ain't got nothing. Yo.
Yo, Five, did you hear what he said? Five, did you hear what he said?
Yo, this is a food desert. This is a food desert, man.
There's no real food there, Five. All of that food is not real.
Yeah, I say. It's a damn food desert, man. Yo, this shit crazy. Oh,
Fly, go
okay.
back
We got a
outside
9
real
on
quick.
something. This is the one. This is the one real food item in here.
Fly. And Fly, go back
Green
outside.
onion.
Fly, go back outside.
Hold on, you want to run? You want to run out of this joint? About to fucking run out of
Go
this
back
joint,
outside so we
yo.
can get signal. Now, so we can get signal. I gotta tell you something.
Yo, look. GMO.
All right, look.
GMO.
Damn.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, Fly, you hear?
Yeah, I got you.
See? Hey. And even she ain't no organic woman. That's a GMO woman.
GMO. GMO.
Hey, look, Fly, so now we got signal. Did you hear what he said? He said the reason why they don't sell organic there is it goes bad too fast. The food breaks
That's
down
what organic
too
do.
fast before they can sell it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what organic do.
She got a 4 on her ass. She got a 3 on her ass. That hoe got an 8 on her ass. She like, yo, what's up with this pussy? This pussy. You went to the supermarket, you looking for an organic ass. You like, can I get a what's up with this pussy, man? Is it 3 or oh damn, it's a 3 on this pussy.
Yeah, that's a 3. That's on this shit, a 3 on that. For sure.
You don't get your 3 pussy ass out of it. Hey, look.
For sure.
So look, right? Listen. So the reason why they don't sell organic, he just told you, is because it goes bad too fast and it don't sell quick enough.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
So really, you don't got, in that supermarket right there, ain't no real food. Everything gonna tell lies to yourself. Yourselves.
Nah, it was one real food item. It was one real food item. The onions. Just one. You go there and get some onions and leave. Don't get shit else out of that joint.
Fi, why you
Damn.
this organic phone of yours, Fi? This organic phone. Come on, man, with the signal. I thought my shit.
Okay, I can see you. I can see you. You can't see me? You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we back now.
I can hear you,
yeah,
but you kind of breaking up.
Oh, all right. That was crazy, though.
Hey,
that was crazy.
It's funny when you awake, bro. I did a whole video on the supermarket, bro.
I remember when you was in that joint.
Hey, yo, Fi.
And they was kind of on your bumper, too. They ain't want you to really touch stuff in that joint. They was asking you, like, what the hell is you doing in here? Like,
you see, they were cooperative with you. Shit, they try to, like, almost try to tell me to get out.
Yeah, but see, I'm in Philly right now, bro. Like, people get shot in the supermarket around here, like real rap. They don't really mess with people in the supermarket. They don't know who I am. Like, they just let it go.
So peep this.
You know what I mean?
If you go into your supermarket and you can't find organic food and people are what they eat, what that mean? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Well, you saw the chicken.
Your supermarket, your local supermarket, and find real food. And people are what they eat. People as fake as the food they eat, my nigga.
That's a bar right there, too. They fake as the food they eat. That's a bar. You need to write that one down right there.
So we getting sprayed with nanotechnology. Our food ain't real because it don't sell quick enough. He said the organic food goes bad too quick and it doesn't profit nobody to sell it because it goes bad too quick. That's why it's so expensive when you get it. That's why Whole Foods, because it has no shelf life, bro. Organic food goes bad too quick. We're literally in starvation. And the organic food that you did see, he said it was in a container, which means that they try to preserve it in a freezer.
Yep.
It was already chopped up and put in a cold environment so it won't break down so quick. Because the organic food gets shipped from where I live. It gets shipped from where I live. By the time it get there, it has a little bit of shelf life, bro. That's why they get that food out of there quick.
crazy.
Start breaking down quick.
That's crazy. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad though, like real rap. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Yo, it ain't nothing real in that joint. Like that shit crazy.
Like organic doesn't sell. It doesn't sell because it has no shelf life.
Yo, I did not think it was gonna be that bad, yo. I did not think it was gonna be
now
that
you see
bad.
why I left? And guess what? Hey, yo, Fox, for you to get real food, you're gonna have to travel to Whole Foods. And guess what? That shit gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So peep game. Why not go to where your food is grown naturally, where it's falling off the fucking tree? They can hardly sell it to you here. So this ensures that you're getting the right information to yourselves. You can't even trust the government with your food. Even the shit that got organic on it, you can't trust it because it's, listen, just because it got organic on it don't mean it's organic.
Look behind. Can you see behind me?
Hell yeah, I see that shit. Yo, we putting this shit on YouTube. We putting this shit on YouTube.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Can't even escape this shit. Like, everywhere. I'm about to cross the street. The sky in front of me even. Man, this shit crazy. Everywhere, yo.
Hey, look. Toxins all around, even the sounds that you hearing. Them sounds, they don't hear. There's no sound like that in nature. Listen to your sound. That don't sound like nature.
Nah.
But we know that sound regulates your genetics as well. The whole environment is trash, bro. The whole environment is trash. There's no way you can change it, bro. Niggas talking about they're gonna change Babylon.
Good luck with that. Yo, this shit is real right here, dog. This shit is crazy. Hold up, let these niggas pass. I'm walking next to a hospital. That's probably right.
Oh, that's
nah, they're going in the hospital. I don't know where they're going. They just joyriding in the ambulance. I don't know what the hell they're up to.
Don't get locked up, Bob.
This joint is crazy.
Don't get locked up. You see you're here. Don't get locked up. Go inside.
Nah. If I get booked on live, that shit'll be crazy, man. Everybody ain't gonna let me live that shit out. I can't hear that happen.
Hey, Bob. I done been booked on live. Hey, listen. This is what I'm saying to you. There is a high possibility that somebody can pull over and put you in jail. Point blank.
Yeah. Hell yeah it is. Hell yeah it is. Yo, that's crazy.
At any given time, you can be a suspect.
Yeah.
This shit is real. This shit is real. Yo, look at that chemtrail, yo. That shit is crazy.
Hold on, let me show you some more. Look. I don't know if the sun's too bright.
Damn, son. Oh, then we ain't talking about 5G internet. We ain't talking about that 5G. Has 5G pulled up on your cell phone yet? Has it popped up on your cell phone yet?
No, not yet.
Hey, in a lot of places, when I was in Cali, when they had deported me back to Cali, 5G popped up on my phone. I was like, oh shit.
Let you know you in the hot zone.
Hell yeah, it popped up on my phone. I was on 5G. I was like, look at this shit here. I was out there in Cali, and that's where they sent me to. Nigga, I said, Dad, 5G pulled up on my shit, bro.
Yeah, I see you got out of there quick though. You weren't wasting no time. You got out of there quick. Bro.
You letting me out is like letting the gorilla out the zoo. You let me out. You let me out is like letting the gorilla out the zoo. You could drop me off in California all you want. Bitch, I'm going back home.
Right.
And I migrated right back. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yo, that shit crazy, man.
I already broke that whole reality down online. Yo, on my page, I broke the whole reality from the power structure to I broke the whole matrix down, bro. I broke it all the way down. Everything.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
Yo, the sun is the source of what we are. You have to get closer to the sun, bro.
Absolutely, that's a fact.
They don't be spraying in the tropics. They don't be spraying them chemtrails like that because it's not worth it. The sun is too strong here. That shit'll burn that bitch out. It's too close to the sun. They ain't gonna waste their chemtrails by the sun. The sun will burn that bitch out.
I mean, it's a reflection of what we see in the market. You know what I'm saying? The organic break down too fast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's heavy.
They're trying to modify literally light codes. Light codes that's trying to touch your melanin. They're modifying it through this shit crazy. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's deep.
And don't let it rain. Don't let it rain. Please don't let it. Please don't be in that rain.
I tested the rainwater the other day. I did it. Well, not the other day. Like a couple months ago, I did a joint. I got a TDS meter, and I tested the rainwater, and I made a bet. I said, "What do you think got more chemicals in it, the rainwater or your spigot water?" Oh man, people was just hurt. Oh man, listen. As many chemicals as it is in the rain, just imagine what is in your water out the spigot. Like, yo, you think that's better? All of it's trash. All of it is trash. All of it is trash. I might have to run that back.
You're in a state of starvation. You just don't know it. It looks like there's a lot of food, but it's not a lot of food.
No.
Because when you go to Whole Foods, you realize that we're starving.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you go to Whole Foods, you realize that we're in a state of starvation.
I hope my little cousin is over here too. I be trying to talk to these dudes, man. I be trying to talk to them all the time. They think I'm crazy.
Nah, take them to the supermarket. Break it down for them so they can see it. Take them to the supermarket. They can break it. Huh?
They be thinking I'm crazy, thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, yo, I'm showing you, like, this real rap. This shit not even food. They calling it food because you like to eat food, but it's not real food. You know what I mean? They calling it organic, but it's not organic.
Nature is trying to kill us. That's why they have, you know why they spray pesticides, Fi? They spray pesticides because nature through the insects is trying to kill us. So there is no food, nigga. There is no food. All of your food is coming from where I live. It's coming from right where I'm living. I'm trying to tell you something. The reason why you see 4 on all the food that you see is because it's conventionally grown, meaning that it's sprayed with pesticides. You know why they have to spray with pesticides? Because the animals or the insects come eating that shit up. That's the way nature trying to starve us the fuck out. Nature's trying to starve us the fuck out, man.
On the calm.
Yo, there is no way to really even do it unless you're in the tropics. So all of your organic food comes from Central America. It comes from Central America or South America. On these ships and boats, all them trucks you see out there on the highway, people driving trucks, all them truck drivers is driving. Those trucks, they come off the Panama Canal, nigga. The Panama Canal. They come off boats. The boats dock all that stuff up, and the trucks come in there and put that stuff on the trucks and send it out. And a lot of times it's the train. The train system is how they bring in a lot of their products in the trucks, trains and trucks. This is how they bring. I broke this all the way down, all of this stuff down. They can take it off of ships, big boatloads of ships, right? They travel it through the tropical lines, through the ley lines, which changes the genetic engineering of the fruit that you eating too. When you take a fruit out of where the tree dropped it from, it's no organic. It's not organic anymore. You can't label it organic, but they do label it organic because it wasn't sprayed with chemtrails or chemicals. But I'm telling you, Fa, I'm telling you, we're in a state of starvation. Living there, there's not enough food for everybody, bro. If you was to only take away and put only organic food, we would be in starvation, yo.
That's a fact.
Look, that whole supermarket had like 3 items that was organic in it.
Yeah.
Think
that
about
whole
that.
big that whole big building.
That whole big building of food, right? So peep game. If our genes are in communication with life through our food, and our food is not organically grown, and we're not eating organic food, that means that we're getting misinformation into our genome, which controls our behavior. Genes control our behavior. Therefore, we are GMO. We are the GMO food that we eat. So niggas is the GMO.
Hell yeah. And that was just one market. It's another market not too far from here. I probably see the same damn thing. They're probably the same market with a different name on it.
Bro, it is expensive as hell to buy real food.
Yo,
listen,
that was crazy.
We are in a state, if you only listen, if we took all of the food that wasn't organic and don't eat it, bro, we would be starving.
Yeah. It'd be only onions and apples, nigga. That's it. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Most of the apples was there was sprayed and chemical.
No, and that's why all of the organic food is so high priced, because it's hard to come by. We are exactly artificial food is turning us into artificial intelligence. We are the AI. That is a fact. This is why I don't pay attention to these people, because these people are my lower self via genetics. If you take all of the fake food in your supermarket and only left the organic sections in your supermarket, bruh, even in your farmer's market, it would be mayhem. We are in starvation. There's not enough food to feed everybody.
Nah. Yo, that was crazy just now, yo. Like, I swear I didn't think it would be that bad. I swear I did not think it would be that bad.
It's that serious.
That
it's getting
terrible.
worse. Just like them chemtrails is getting worse, it's getting worse.
That shit is terrible.
Nature is literally trying to kill us. So if you ain't vegan in 2019, you a dead man already. You walking dead because you're not. Look, there's not enough food for everybody to eat vegan. Did you know that? There's not enough food on this planet for everybody to eat vegan. The whole United States could not eat vegan. There's not enough food for y'all on this planet for all of y'all to eat vegan. Just can't afford it.
Hey.
Now, if you're not eating organic food, you're not getting the correct information from the universe, then you a cancer cell.
Sure.
Because the earth is literally trying to kill us. And the man knows that. That's why he's GMO and everything, trying to stay alive. We are in a state of starvation. Nature has already started the genocide. Nature has already started wiping humanity out. Let me tell you something. Nature already is killing us. We're done. We're an endangered species. We're done, son. And that's the reality of it. So if you ain't fasting, if you ain't knowing how to eat strictly from the earth, damn near being breatharian, nigga, you're not going to survive. We eat one time a day, bro. If you don't practice how to breathe and go without eating for a long time, and if you ain't vegan, where you barely eating nothing, or you ain't fasted on water or liquid alone, nigga, no, you dead.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
On that. If we was to take all of the fake food away and only have the organic left in America, right? what would that look like?
That shit, a bunch of empty shelves.
And a bunch of angry people and a bunch of mad, enraged people. And let me tell you something, brother. You smart. You know how to go eat a little weed, eat a little this, little weed here, little thing off the. You know how to sustain yourself, right?
I'm looking at some food right now.
What about a pregnant woman? If you don't know how to feed off your own prana, if you don't know how to be breatharian, if you don't know how to eat just off the earth or raw vegan, if you don't know how to do that, you fucked, bro.
Yeah.
But in the tropics where we at, nah, nigga, we straight over here, bro. We
food
good
falling
over here,
all
bro.
over the place.
Nigga. And yo, in some places, they got mango trees falling at the bus stop. People just stepping on them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? All this food out here, all these fruit trees, bro. It's fruit trees. Remember the last place I lived? There was so many fruit trees. It's crazy. Mexico alone, bro. South Mexico, bro. Belize, Costa Rica, Panama, bro. It's abundance out here. I'm not lying to you, bro. It's food everywhere.
That's crazy.
It's food everywhere, bro. Meat, fruit is our meat. Puerto Rico, all of the tropics, all of the islands, fruit everywhere in abundance. How the fuck you gonna go hungry in Jamaica? You can't.
This is growing wild.
And then if you plant a seed, the shit sprout just like that because you living in the mountain. It sprout just like that.
Damn, that's heavy. Yeah, I gotta get my shit together, bro.
But the people's mind do not think food. They do not. The majority of people on this planet do not think that veganism is a healthy diet. Do you know that?
Yeah, I talk to them every day.
Most people think they need to eat meat.
Yeah, somebody just asked, why can't we eat eggs? I don't know why you even said that. Why would you want to eat a dirty ass egg, man? That's a
What I'm
mystery.
saying is this: you can eat an egg if you want. You can eat plastic. You can eat glass.
That's been proven.
You can eat a lot of shit. The human body is amazing. It can eat a lot of shit. You can eat a goddamn cotton ball.
Right.
There's a nigga online eating light bulbs.
Yo, that's crazy. So you can eat what you want. And real rap, they have been like, in China, they've been making rice out of plastic. Like they've been making food out of plastic. It's literally plastic, and they put it in the market and sell it. People been eating it, not even knowing they're eating plastic for real. Like that's a fact. You definitely can. Like that's a big fact.
Eating goddamn dirt cookies, mud pies.
Yo, is that a dirt cookie? Yo, man, I wish I would come home and you try to give me a damn dirt pie, man. I'll slap that shit in the sky. And I'll try to give you no damn.
It's a real shit. Hey, yo, go look up on YouTube. You're gonna see that in certain parts of Haiti that's so poor they eating dirt, nigga.
Damn.
Dirt cookies, nigga.
Yeah, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. That's crazy.
Hey,
that's
I'm telling you like this. It is imperative that we understand what's the reality. If you come outside the Matrix, just like on the movie The Matrix, what reality is and what's really going on is two different things. What's really going on and what you think is reality is two different things. Nigga, we in starvation. Nature started killing our asses a long time ago. Yeah. The very truth of the matter, is that we're already in starvation.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
It's like people are overfed but malnourished because there's no nourishment in the food. It's just a bunch of waste building up. Like you got this, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to show them little starving kids be real slim with a big fat stomach on, and they starving. Like we're overfed and malnourished. Like there's no
We are what
nourishment
we eat.
in the
We
food.
are what we eat. We are what we eat.
Absolutely. Yo, we gotta do this again, man. We gonna go in the
I'm gonna put
church
it on
next time.
YouTube. I'm about to go grab this and put it on YouTube. I know you about to end the live. Let's do it.
Yeah, we gonna go in the church next time and set that joint off. It's gonna be popping.
We could do that too. We need to sit down with a minister and tear
I would
that
love
up. We
it.
went to the supermarket. Now we need to go to the church.
Yo, I would love that. That'll be fire. I'm gonna try to set it up too.
Go to the church.
I'm gonna try to set it up. That joint will be banging.
Set that up, y'all. Set it up. Set up a meeting with the minister, and we're gonna go live, and we're gonna open that Bible on him and ask him a whole bunch of questions.
But see,
And watch
we
him,
gonna
and
come to
watch
sight.
the monkey dance. We're gonna watch the minister monkey dance. Yo, set it up at your nearest church. Look, set it up.
I'm gonna try right now.
Huh?
I'm gonna try right now. I call one of my pastor homies right now.
Hey,
Right
we're gonna
now.
set it up with him in his own church, in his office.
Right.
We're gonna set up the live, and we're gonna just ask him a series of questions. Tell him we got somebody with a big following that wanna interview him about the Bible.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
Cause then you
That'll
know
be
he gonna be
fire.
like, oh yeah, we wanna test your skills, nigga.
Right.
We wanna test that
I'm
product
gonna
that you
set
giving
that
the
up.
people in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna set that up right now. I'm gonna set that up right now. I'm gonna call him right now. I swear. I think he'll love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll still give us some shine. It's still gonna, and it's gonna be people in the room that's gonna ride with him. He got a real chase of pastor.
Okay, let's get it. Hey, look, I
Yeah.
gotta go. I gotta go, but I love myself, yo.
All right, I love
God's on
myself.
earth.
Peace.